motherfucking hyped up. The nigga just grabbed the nigga, snuffed the nigga, and it was on from there. The motherfucker, there wasn't nothing stopping him. What the rest of these niggas do? Man, the motherfuckers was ready for anything. The niggas was packing burners. The niggas straight up fight whatever they had to do, home. The niggas on the real flip mode, home. They was coming out like a motherfucker. The nigga was air, he's like, come on, motherfucker.
Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
Hell yeah, I'm awake. Come on. Tell me what the fuck is going on.
Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
Let's go deeper to the phrase. Feel the sun rays off the forehead. Everything is real. Biggie put me on restraint, so I'ma be the big wheel. Watch it spin. Hey dad, place your bet on 7. Peace to 106, 108, 110, 111. Hey Biggie, I understand you're from Brooklyn with 22s in your shoes. Yo, keep the strength.
Well, why not blow up the spot with Sadat? Release the brainstorm to make your motherfucking brain warm. A strange form, something kinda lyrical. Biggie the bastard, Sadat's kinda spiritual. Well, in God we trust, guns I bust. Got that disgusting, suicide thumping. And do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that I bring? Make an MC wanna sing for a living. Take the beat down, we fucking give it. Come on,
Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
Come on,
Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
come on,
Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
come on.
Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
What? Niggas want drama, putting work on my block. When I told y'all last week, that shit was too hot. Selling uses and trades, cuts my dimes. Somebody don't get paid, somebody block gets sprayed. Reaction is delayed as you run down the block. Hot one in your chest, the breath coming spurts. Hey yo, Biggie, tell these niggas I'ma hit them where it hurts. The big city, it don't spare nobody. Call me Papi Chulo, to all the Spanish mommies. I'm about 10 blunts down, drank 3 or 4 stouts, seen 5 fat asses. Pass this bitch with glasses. Yo, money, that's your stock. Yo, Biggs, pass the clock. I'ma tell him it can happen. Don't play me with that rap shit. Life is real, so Biggie, take the steal.
Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
Motherfuckers,
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 Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8 38s, 9 9s, 10 Mac 10s. The shit's never end. You can't touch my riches, even if you had MC Hammer and them 357 bitches. Biggie Smalls, the millionaire, the mansion, the yacht, the 2 weed spots, the 2 hot clocks. That's how I got the weed spot. I shot Dread in the head, took the bread and the lamb spread. Little Gotti got the shotty to your body, so don't resist or you might miss Christmas. I tote guns, I make number runs, I give MCs the runs dripping. When I throw my clip in the AK, I slay from far away. Everybody hit the DECK. My slow flow's remarkable. Peace to Mateo. Now we smoke weed like Tony Montana sniff the yayo. That's crazy blunts, mad L's. My voice excels from the avenue to jail cells. Oh my God, I'm dropping shit like a pigeon. I hope you're listening, smacking babies at they christening. So you better grab your pistol, cause if you sit still, I'm gonna make your fucking shit spill. And I'm talking about buckets, why did I have to do it? So Doc said, fuck it, you got a gun, nigga, bust it. Cause I got more shots to pop ya, Big Papa, breaking you off something proper. Signing off is the hardcore rap singer, aka crack slinger, bring it anytime.
Come on, motherfuckers, come on. 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 I love to see shit like that.
I know a fat old policeman, he's always on our street. A fat and jolly red-faced man, he really is a treat. He's too kind for a policeman, he's never known to frown. And everybody says he is the happiest man in town.
Fine. Let's do it with sound, shall we? Let's do it with sound. I'm 51, so fuck off, all of yourselves. Anyway, I've done the lighting now and I've done the sound. So, and I probably look really insane as I'm talking to you and there's no sound. So it's fine. It's fine. Shut up. Stop talking about it. Anyway, hi, how are you? How the devil are you, in fact? There is sound now, though, right? You can hear me now because I can hear myself. Hello. I'm going to talk about Pakistan. I thought I might just dive straight in. Because Birmingham celebrated Pakistan Independence Day. I'm not going to lie, I couldn't give a shit. Let me tell you what I think Pakistan Independence Day is all about in this country. Oh, can I also say, whoo, I'm so hot. Like metaphorically, actually, and physically boiling. But this dress, so this is a small, and I'm a good size 10. So this is a small, and look at the sleeves. It's nice. It's nice, and it's back loose, and it's lovely. And we've got a new pink. So go and get yourself one of these. It's 20% off. Wesley Anthony says, sort your tech out for fuck's sake. Can I just say, fuck off. I'm real. You know that I don't have as much money as they say I do. Otherwise, I'd have tech support. I'd actually have someone here. But I don't. I do this all myself. And if you don't like it, I don't care. It's good, isn't it? Look, I've got really flicky hair as well. Quiffy, flicky hair. Anyway, nobody's tuning in for my hair. Well, you might be. I can't blame you. Okay. The boiling frog is boiling too. So what do we know about Pakistan? Like, what do we think about when we think about Pakistan? Well, somebody said that they celebrate their culture and heritage. And can I just say, isn't that Indian? Like, if your country's only been a country since 1947, what culture and heritage is yours, really? Like, can you have a culture and heritage that's just 80 years old? And if your parents left that culture and heritage like 50 years ago, then really you haven't even had that culture and heritage for 50 years. So really, like for about 3.5 minutes, you've had a culture and heritage that you call Pakistan, but actually it was just the Islamification of a country that wasn't Muslim, that had a minority Muslim, and they couldn't put up with that. So the Muslim leaders decided they wanted a place all of their own. So what did they do? So basically the Muslims decided that they would take some of the land that wasn't Muslim and make it Muslim. Sounds like colonial stuff, right? Wesley, I know. I'm also joking. But you would like, that's colonial, isn't it? Isn't that what colonizers do? They go somewhere and they make it their own. Isn't that sounds like it to me. That sounds like colonizing. It sounds like kind of moving to a large area of a country and then taking up space and having your call to prayer. That sounds like colonizing. I mean, are we allowed to say that? Are we allowed to say that Islam is a great big colonizing force? That's the very purpose of Islam, is to colonize and convert everybody? Like Eddie Izzard, you know, in the days where he was funny, he used to talk about cake or death was sort of the Church of England. And now, you know, it's like, I think we need to talk about it. I think we need, when I think of Pakistani culture, I think about baby girls on rubbish tips in Pakistan. I think about the fact that it's a place where if my daughter said, or my sons for that matter, but especially my daughter said, do you know, I'd love to travel. I'm going to go to Pakistan. I'm going to travel around Pakistan. Like, ooh, isn't it going to be great? Like, that is a thing that I would say, absolutely not, no way. I'm never going to give you another penny. You will die. You'll get raped and die. You'll get raped and die and then probably raped again. Like, is that what we're talking about? Just anywhere where Islam goes, and you can have a look at this if you want, 16% of the population and it's game over. And it's like Pakistan seems to have a particular sort of Islam. And I think it's a sort of Islam that also has an overwhelming number of cousin marriage and children given, being born through cousin marriage, which we know what happens when you have, I can't remember the proper name, but when you have mixing genes, what we would call inbreeding, I'm just going to go for it, people, because everything I say is true. Everything I say is true. Like, I've fact-checked myself today because I've been talking about this for a long time, and everything I say is true. If you have inbreeding, right, it can cause aggression and low IQ. So if you come from a very impoverished part of the world where there is shit tons of cousin marriage, and you continue that, so your gene pool gets smaller and smaller and smaller, your aggression level gets higher. Just ask you to look at those two blokes who were arrested, who beat the crap out of that female cop. Your aggression level gets higher and your IQ gets lower. Your parents might as well have been drinking fucking whiskey for the sort of thing it does to your frontal kind of cortex, your emotions, your emotions that you can't regulate, and your IQ. So when I think about, when somebody says to me, we're allowed to celebrate our culture, because my tweet was, if you're celebrating today, Pakistan Independence Day, like waving your flags, making other people feel crap, basically. The Birmingham City Council did it. They did their whole, ironically, they basically put colours all over the library. What I'd like to say to those people doing that is, shh. But they put the Pakistan colours all over the library. I don't know why we're celebrating anybody's independence. To be honest, I don't know why we celebrate any other country in an official capacity. I get pig sick of, like, Happy Christmas, that's fair enough. Right, Happy Christmas. We're a Christian country. Our king is the head of the Church of England. I mean, by name alone. But all this sort of Happy Eid, Happy Diwali, even Happy Passover, it's not our religion, people. I don't want to celebrate anybody else's religion. I don't think it's right. I think every time we do that, we kind of feel a bit more embarrassed about our own. And then some woman came for me saying that, clearly it's racist to say to people that I don't like their culture. I don't like it. I don't like the Pakistani culture. I don't think it's good for England. There's a reason that many other Muslim countries have nothing to do with these other cultures and countries. So when I think about Pakistani in Birmingham, for example, I think about the fact that nobody was allowed to talk about grooming gangs because the rapists were Pakistani pedophiles. So that's what I think about. And I think this kind of flexing of Pakistan in this country is not a bid to make everybody feel integrated and tolerant and wonderful and accepting and diverse. It's a show of strength. It's a flash of numbers. It's supposed to make you feel like you can't say anything about it. It's supposed to make you feel like that. Like the Hamas marches. That is a way to galvanize people, to show that there is a significant, sinister number of people who really hate Jews. I think we just got to start talking about it. Pakistani culture, which actually is Indian culture mixed with Islam. It's just Islam or it's Indian. So which is it, kids? I mean, do Pakistanis like to be called Indian, that their heritage and their customs and everything is Indian? Or is it Islam? And if it's Islam, it's a celebration of that faith. It's not a celebration of a nation or a people. And I don't want to celebrate Islam. I think it's a very, very dangerous ideology. I don't even think it's a religion. It's a global colonizing force of women hating, absolute bullshit. You cannot have cousin marriage in a society where they don't hate women. You can't. But they're very, very clever, because you're racist if you don't like it. If you speak out against it, if you talk about the baby girls on rubbish dumps, if you talk about the fact that Pakistan absolutely is a shithole, that there's a reason that there's so many people from Pakistan who live in this country. And someone said, oh, what do you think about English people in Spain? Well, I'll tell you what I think. I think, A, English people probably don't make the Spanish feel anything other than annoyed. I don't think they make them feel frightened. But I also think it's mental, absolute madness, that you would go on holiday and just want to be in a hot UK when you take a plane and you fly to Spain. I think it's madness. I think quite rightly, what many people do, who don't want to admit it, what they do is they pour scorn and they look down and they think that those people are chavvy scum. Working class, chavvy scum, going to Spain, trying to replicate the UK. And yet, are Pakistanis chavvy scum who do it here? Are Indians chavvy scum who do it here? No, that's not how we see those people. We don't. We see those people as bringing their culture. Someone says I'm being very racist. A just nose ring. Like, here's what I feel when I see like a big, massive gathering of people with Pakistan flags. I think about cousin marriage. I think about children born with abnormalities at a high number. I think about women, and I think about families where women are not allowed to learn English, not allowed to leave their homes, where social workers will tell you stories, but they won't tell anyone else. Like, you probably don't know that in many homes, Pakistani homes in particular, the men live in a bedroom with a nice bed and carpet and etc. And the women sleep on the floor with the children in a different room. Did you know that? It's really common. Really common in places like Bradford, Leeds, Blackpool, Blackburn, Burnley, Hull, where there's large numbers of Pakistanis. That's the culture they bring. Is that Islam? Is it India? Is it unique to Pakistan? So anyway, this woman, can't remember her name, she started saying that what I was saying was racist and ignorant because she likes to celebrate her culture and her tradition. I think she means Indian. She likes to be Indian, an Indian Muslim. And what's happening in Bangladesh now is that all the Hindus are being hunted. There's a mass genocide. You won't hear about it, but there's a genocide going on in Bangladesh where it's kind of like convert or die. Literally, convert or die. Same on public transport and so on in India. Is now Hindu women are being told to cover up by Muslim women. If you don't fear that ideology, if you don't fear Islam, you don't know anything about it. Genuinely. If you don't fear Islam, you really don't know anything about it. I'll see if I can find something for you while I'm because Christopher Hitchens was someone I adored. So let's have a listen to the man himself.
This is very urgent business, ladies and gentlemen, I beseech you. Resist it while you still can, and before the right to complain is taken away from you, which will be the next thing. You will be told you can't complain because you're Islamophobic. The term is already being introduced into the culture as if it was an accusation of race hatred, for example, or bigotry, whereas it's only the objection to the preachings of a very extreme and absolutist religion. Watch out for these symptoms. They are not just symptoms of surrender, very often ecumenically offered to you by men of God in other robes, Christian and Jewish and smarmy ecumenical. These are the ones who will hold open the gates for the barbarians. The barbarians never take a city till someone holds the gates open for them. And it's your own preachers who will do it for you, and your own multicultural authorities who will do it for you. Resist it while you can. And if you wonder what will happen if you don't, look and see how a cricket team in Middlesex in England had to change its name by force last week, because it was called, and had been for years, the Middlesex Crusaders. Look and see how stories about little pigs can't be taught to children in English schools anymore, lest offense be taken by the religion of peace. Resist it while you can.
There was something fascinating that Tommy Robinson said about George W. Bush introduced the phrase religion of peace. It hadn't been called that before. I think it's quite an interesting point that we should be worried about. So the lovely Christopher Hitchens. Oh, how I adored him. How I adored him. So, look, we have cousin marriage in this country that we're not allowed to talk about because it's racist. But I don't want there to be cousin marriage in this country. We have Sharia courts in this country. And we have Sharia marriages where a man is married to more than one woman. That is illegal here. But for benefits, they're not married to the single, but for passports and getting into the country, they're married. Not all cultures are equal. They're not. They're just not. And other cultures, which I may criticize also, whatever they are. But if we look at the 5 main cultures and religions, if we look at Hinduism, Judaism, or Chinese immigration, these people, they don't colonize. They come and make a home somewhere, and they might keep their culture and community. You know, it's not like the Hindu family come here and they then kind of convert to Christianity. They're still Hindus. They're still Sikhs, but they're not with violence trying to convert everybody else. It's such a massive difference. I would like personally us to have independence from Pakistan. That's what I would like. I would like for us not to have anything to do with Pakistan independence. I couldn't give a shit about it. I don't care if 500 years ago or 200 years ago that we colonized an area of the world, if we conquered somewhere like everyone else, we were just good at it. I mean, it's a terrible thing to say, but we were just good at it. And now Muslims are good at it. Islam is good at it. There's a certain sort of Islam that wants to kind of continue to colonize the world and take over. And they do it by being victims. They do it by making it impossible for you to say anything. We even allowed the rape of hundreds, if not thousands upon thousands upon thousands of girls. Like some estimates is 1 million girls were raped. We allowed that to go on purely because the people were Pakistani. The rapists were Pakistani. I'll say that again. We allowed the rape, torture, murder, intimidation of up to 1 million girls in this country on the basis that the disgusting, vile, paedophile rapists were Pakistani Muslim men. Is that a culture that should bear shame? I fucking think so. Is that a cause for celebration in this fucking country? I don't think so. Nothing I say here today is untrue. None of it. None of it is untrue. It's all true. Cousin marriage. The people most likely to marry their cousins in this country, which leads to aggression and low IQ, are Pakistani. The cohort that are most likely to have children with abnormalities are Pakistani. The people that are more likely to use Sharia courts are Pakistani. The people most likely to march on the streets or be parliamentarians that talk about fucking Palestine are Pakistani. The reason we have inhumane, nasty, vicious, vile slaughter of animals, of which the meat we feed to our children in schools, is because of Pakistani Muslims. My son went to a school where there were about 3 Muslim children out of the entire school, and they had halal meat some days. My personal view, well, he didn't eat meat that day. We made our rules. So, for the most inflammatory parts of this, could we assume that if you are a Pakistani, or you call yourself Pakistani British and you live in this country, that you are more likely than others to have a lower IQ and be highly aggressive in your state, on the basis that you are more likely to have been born of cousin marriage? Yes. Is it likely that if you're living in this country and you're celebrating Pakistan Independence Day, that fucking loads of money that you get from benefits or you earn goes back to Pakistan? So actually, you are a net negative. I think that's true. I think it's true. I don't want to celebrate. I don't want our state. I don't want our funds in a city that can barely pick up its fucking bins. I don't think it's right to be celebrating Pakistan Independence Day when you still haven't resolved the Pakistani Muslim paedophile rape gangs. Now, I could list some caveats now, but I'm not going to because I really can't be fucked. And every time I do that, I feel like I've sold myself short. So I'm not going to. I'm not going to not all men this. I'm not. So if you're hoping for that, you can wait a long, long time. We've got to start talking about this. It's so bad for women. It's bad for Pakistani women. It's bad for all other women. It's bad for women that belong to Islam. It's bad for women that are subjected to Sharia courts. And I'm just going to say this to you, each and every one of you, you lovely people. If you want to preserve this beautiful country, you're going to have to go to those village faiths. You're going to have to go to church. You're going to have to start participating in the things that you've been told that are ridiculous, that we should pour scorn on. You're going to have to go and support the local people when they do a bit of Morris dancing, or May Day, when they do the May dance. You're going to have to go and support those things. You're going to have to go and splatter rats at a village faith. That's what you're going to have to do. And to all those Pakistani men who are tuning in today, you know that place that you're allowed to go that women aren't, where women speak as well as men, but you don't seem, I've never seen Muslim women there speaking. And I would support every single one of them. And Muslim women, Pakistani Muslim women, whoever you are, when I speak about the harms being done in Pakistan, it's done to you. You always have a place at Speaker's Corner. You always have a place at Let Women Speak. Always. My disgust is for the misogyny within your culture. It's not for you. So, you're going to, look, if you want to preserve it, the Chinese, they teach their kids everything. It's very, like when you've been told that everything we do is embarrassing, that we colonize everything. Oh, we can't talk about that bit of history. And what we need to do is every time there's a historical film, all of a sudden there's a perfect mix of ethnic minorities in the UK. You know, there was a time when we were even more majority white than we are now. It's not better, it's not worse, it's just not true to say that we were as mixed as we are now, or as mixed as the television tries to portray us. It's not true. Again, I'm not saying it's good, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's just not true. So, Pakistan, let's remind everyone, Pakistani heritage doesn't exist because the country is about 80 years old. It can't exist. You can't have heritage from something so brand new. It's ridiculous. You don't have it. You have Indian heritage. That's your culture. You haven't got a brand new culture. You got like the poverty heritage and subjugation of women from Indian heritage. And then you've got Islam. And the two combined, woo, amazing. It's a place that I would not allow any woman asking advice to go, should I go to Pakistan? No. Terrible. The first time I met Pakistanis en masse was when I was in an area of Leeds called Eccles Hill. And in the summer, 14 and 15-year-old girls from Pakistani families would disappear, married off, never came back. Never came back. It was a really big problem that people wouldn't fucking talk about. These poor girls sent to Pakistan to meet their cousins who they were married off to. Absolutely disgusting. Let me just comment on the Connolly versus that racist Labour councillor, Ricky. Oh, Ricky! He probably had different advice and was told to fight it. I think Lucy Connolly probably got duty solicitors who told her that it'd be better for her to vote guilty, plead guilty. And I blame the judge. It is still two-tier justice because the judge could have given her like a very light suspended sentence. He could have still found her, like accepted her plea, but he could have given her a different sentence. And this man went to a jury trial. It's still two-tier, but not in the way that you might think it. All of those people that were badly advised, never, ever, 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 ever plead guilty. Ever. Always go to court. It's fucking bullshit that you're going to get a lighter sentence if you plead guilty. I mean, unless you've murdered someone or unless you've raped kids. If you've raped children, I mean, the more the merrier, really. If you've raped loads of children over like a decade, if there's so many children, they can't even name them all. It's not point even like naming them all in the court because it would take too long. If you've raped loads of children, pleading guilty will get you a lighter sentence. If you've said some hurty words, pleading guilty is going to get you screwed really badly. So anyway, get yourself a nice scarf. I don't think I've got mine. Get yourself a nice little Union flag to wear around your neck. Look, those people get called flag shaggers. People who have a Union flag or an England flag. Not a Scottish flag, that's fine. Welsh flag, fine. England flag, Union flag. You've been convinced that it's just not cool anymore, and I think we should bring it back. Let's bring back that Union flag. Let's make it cool again. Let's have Britpop. Let's have cool stuff. Look, I'm going to say as well, I don't think either of them should go to jail or be found guilty. I don't think he was... Look, he said something disgusting. But I don't think it was genuinely incitement to commit violence. It's just that if she's going to be done for it, he should be done for it. But really, he wasn't really saying go and slit their throats. He wasn't saying, hey, 7 o'clock, everyone, let's meet and slit the throats of those people that don't like child murder. He wasn't saying that. He was an asshole. He shouldn't have said it. But, you know, that just should mean that there should be social consequence where everyone thinks he's a dick. But should it be criminal to say bad things? I don't think so. And I think incitement should be a much higher threshold, to be honest. I think if you're saying, like, if you say, like Alan the pretend woman says, that man who ate his own testicles, if you name J.K. Rowling and I and talk about acts of violence, I think that is incitement. I think that is, at the very least, a public order offence, you know, threatening. I think that's that. If you say about sort of a large group of people go and slit their throats, and you're not saying, come and meet me I've got some knives. I'm going to give you the knives. Go and slit that person's throat. I don't think it's incitement. I just don't. Cross of St. George is better. Well, you might think that, Winston, but I really like the Union Jack, Union flag. I just think it's quite a beautiful thing. So anyway, someone says, "Are you kidding?" Definitely incitement. Well, look, we can agree to disagree here, but I think incitement should be really an instruction, like a genuine kind of "let's go." I think that's what incitement is, a genuine kind of a direct link to action. I think he's just a prick. I don't think it's incitement. I think it might be something, might be public order, but I don't think it's incitement. But anyway, we all have our views. That's what this thing is all about. It's all about. I have my views, and I hope by seeing that I have my views and I speak my views, and I really don't give a shit what you think about them. I hope that you do exactly the same, and that's going to help us get back to a country that I think we all are proud of. Anyway, I've got more. I've got more things to do, but look, I'm so hot. It's all stuck to me. That's teach me for having leather chairs. So to all the people with the Pakistani flag yesterday of Indian heritage, I genuinely hope that is the last day that we officially recognise that in the United Kingdom. And I hope we get back to Easter, Christmas, nativities. If your school's not doing a nativity when you start back in September, I think you should try and have a petition and get a nativity. Right? Let's do that again. It's I'm sick and tired of not seeing things. Let's bring back hymns in schools. Someone said, "Am I related to Patrick and Tommy?" I don't know who Patrick is. And no, I'm not related to Tommy Robinson. I did have a cousin called Thomas. Okay. Anyway, if you are going to stand up for this country that we love, because it's all those things, all the things that make it amazing, and the ways that they're trying to kill us right now. They're trying to kill us, and I just want this country back, to one where people are proud of it, not to a particular point. I'm not talking about any other things. I just want us to think, what do we love about this country, and why are we not trying to preserve it? Why are we not trying to preserve the customs? Why is it okay to sit around a table and have everybody slag off Britain the whole time? Why is it okay that you know why it's okay actually when for the English that the Welsh and the Scottish slag us off? Because actually we probably think we're better. We probably do have a superiority complex. But we've allowed that to be used against us, where we kind of feel so embarrassed by it that now we're just inviting everybody just to take over. And look, it's quite normal to feel that your country is better than others. Quite normal to have that sort of allegiance to it. And it's quite normal for the middle class, including middle class people that I have spent time with in my life, who sort of say things like, "Oh, I'm not proud of being British, it's just where I was born." Well, it's a pretty fucking brilliant country. There's not too many countries that could do the things that we've done, and to have the sort of rights and the legal system and the stability that we've had. But we are going to lose it if we don't start standing up for it. So, we'll talk about that council thing after the weekend. If you can stand up for the things you believe in, because they're worth fighting for, then I promise we will win. If you can just listen to the calm, find your focus while the storm is all around, then I promise we will win. And do you know why else we're going to win? Well, because I never lose. A little something for JD Vance. You can come to my house for dinner.